I don't know if you know this, but when you don't have time to read the Washington Post, you can listen to it. Almost every article has a listening option. And right now, you can become a Washington Post subscriber for just 50 cents a week. It's an incredible deal. Stay on top of what's happening by signing up at washingtonpost.com/pod. That's washingtonpost.com/POD.
It's beginning to sound a lot like the holidays. The Roku channel, your home for free and premium TV, is giving you access to holiday music and genre-based stations from iHeart, all for free. Find the soundtrack of the season with channels like iHeart Christmas and North Pole Radio. The Roku channel is available on all Roku devices, web, Amazon Fire TV, Google TV, Samsung TVs, and the Roku mobile app on iOS and Android devices. So stream what you love and turn up the cheer with iHeartRadio on the Roku channel. Happy streaming!
After the movie Free Willy became a hit, word got out that the star of the film, a killer whale named Keiko, was sick and still living in a tiny pool in a Mexican amusement park. Fans were outraged. Kids demanded his release. I'm Daniel Alarcón. From Serial Productions and the New York Times comes The Good Whale, a story about the wildly ambitious science experiment to return Keiko to the ocean. Listen to new episodes on Thursdays. Want early access to the whole show? Subscribe to The Times at nytimes.com/podcast to listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Hey, 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 hey. Here's a dude named Mike Conley. He plays for the Timberwolves. We are your home of the Timberwolves. And Mike Conley would like to talk to you about Cat coming back to Lay Target Center to play a basketball game.
It'll be emotional for sure for Cat. I know we all miss him, and he, obviously treats this as home, and fans will be, piling in to see him. He'll have to do a lot of, talking, seeing a bunch of familiar faces, which will bring back a bunch of memories, I'm sure. And it's always tough, but, you try to keep it at basketball as much as you can, but at some point during that game, there's going to, there'll be an emotional attachment to it that, it's hard to explain.
It was a shock to him. It happened. And here he sits, coming back to town to play for your Timberwolves against your Timberwolves. You know what I meant. Never mind.
Yeah, we get it.
Cat.
I know what you meant.
Thanks.
Should also mention, I see what you mean on the Power Hour, KFAN.com/watch.
Hi. That's Ferret.
Hello.
That's Carly. That's Mark.
Hi.
Aloha.
That's Sauce.
Hi.
That's Cory.
Hi.
And this right here is your future father-in-law.
What? What is happening?
Tell us more.
Bombshell.
Did you mean stepdad?
Kind of.
Ross says, hi, Dad.
Yep.
Your future father-in-law. I mean, it's still possible. Yeah, there's a couple of ways there.
Much funnier if I'd said the right one, though.
That's all right. We all got the gist of it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a short Fan 5. There's not much going on in sports.
Time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks,
Builders and Remodelers. All right, Michael Penix is going to start for the Falcons. They're benching Kirk Cousins. If you care about the financial ramifications, it's all over Twitter, right? All of the NFL experts are saying, here's what happens if you cut him. Here's what happens if you trade him. Here's what... Okay. Point is they ended up giving him a ton of money, and he's probably a one and done.
Yeah, they signed into a 4-year, $180 million contract. 100 of it is guaranteed.
Jeez.
He is a dead cap number in 2025 of $65 million.
I had no idea.
Thank you, Pat. And then they have that potential out after they pay him all that $100,000. Then they can get out of 2026 and 2027. But I think, I don't know the answer. If they trade him, if they still have that dead cap number, I don't really know.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Hi?
Sorry, Chris.
Oh, no. Is it?
Oh, no.
Here's a quote via text.
From Shoot?
Son of a bitch, I can't come tomorrow. Big boy job training in the new guy.
Tommy.
No Tommy tomorrow.
No.
Tommy, don't train in your replacement.
It is so sad.
Yeah.
No Tommy tomorrow.
Just say no.
Yeah, just say he's got more important things to do, like the Carter Morning Show.
Have him come in now. He's all man.
Tommy, just to remind us, you have a new nickname. It's Two Cobras. We'll explain it next time we see you.
Which will be
The
after
power of the
Christmas.
purse.
That's your new nickname. Tommy Two Cobras Olsen.
Yeah.
You just made that up, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, yesterday. The Bucks won the NBA Cup 97-81 over the Thunder. So everybody gets $500,000. What do the Thunder get? Is it $250? What do you get? Don't you get something for getting second?
I think so. You get to party in Las Vegas.
Well, you do get that.
Fascinating cat.
Wow.
Yep, Cat's going to be here
Just Googled
tomorrow.
that.
And the Cubs traded Cody Bellinger to the Yankees. His wife used to date his teammate.
Bizarre.
Giancarlo Stanton used to date her, and now
Awkward.
they're teammates. It's a little awkward.
So drug-fueled sex orgies.
It's
Maybe.
Probably.
Why wouldn't you? You're an athlete. You're in a team full of athletes.
Women.
Prime
women.
physical.
What's the
shape.
question, Zach? Why wouldn't you what?
Zach,
Have
your
a
mic's
drug-fueled sex orgy as a team.
As a team? With just keep it in the locker room?
Well, I mean, obviously, bring in interested women.
The ones that are interested.
Well, yeah.
Interesting or
Consenting
interested?
party.
Interested.
They got a doobie.
So you get them high.
Yep.
They're interested.
Barrero.
Everybody's hot.
Barrero's there.
Everybody's high.
Including Barrero's high, yes.
Guardsy's
there, yeah.
He's real
It's one of
high.
his 90
pudgy.
jobs.
He's reporting on it, yeah.
He's reporting. Sideline reporter.
JG is
or
sideline
play-by-play,
reporting
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
It's a smear.
Providing color.
No,
That's true.
I mean, he might be there.
I hope not.
And there's for sure a smear.
Well,
Smearing everywhere.
A smear.
squishy.
All the right words.
That's enough sports. Right?
Why? I like sports.
I thought you were just getting hardcore about it.
It's like we've done all of these stories 6 times now.
I hit a deer.
Wild play tonight. Wolves play tomorrow. Vikes play on Sunday.
7:30.
All of those games can be heard right here on the Fan. That is important. I think Thursday night football can be heard on the Score,
The Plus, KFAN Plus.
Which is what?
Yeah.
93.7.
Oh, wait.
No, I think it's 92.
3 more than that.
Boom.
No Tommy tomorrow, but
He
it sounds
was
like we will
melting
have Parker
down on
Fox.
social media last night.
And again, Parker Fox met Nick Swartzen and Vanilla Ice on Monday night.
They're in the same suite.
Yeah.
We might have a special guest show up in studio tomorrow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it one of the 2 guys I just named?
Maybe.
God, I hope it's Vanilla Ice.
I think he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
No, like he left
Whitney
town.
Houston know?
He left. Yeah, Nick Swartzen might show up tomorrow in studio.
That would be awesome.
There we go.
Epic.
That would be real cool.
Yeah.
What are the
Ride the
odds?
dump button.
Well,
When is his show?
Sunday, he's at that First Ave, which I think is sold out, and then he's at the State Theater. I think 2 weeks, which is I think also sold out. They may have added a second show.
So you almost have to go Sunday because after that,
I'm going Sunday. Yeah.
I was going to say because then
Do you wanna go with Hogs?
Berkeley Lambert's going to be here, and you're going to have to tap out.
I will
Can I
not be
go?
home, brother.
I want to go.
Yeah, Carly wants to
I'd
go.
love to, but there's a wild game I'm working.
Yeah, Mark can't.
Why?
I have nothing to do.
Oh, Carly's asking for an invite.
book.
Do you want to go? Okay.
Not on Sunday.
What?
So it was Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no wild game on Sunday, Parish.
Isn't there?
No.
Oh, Nikki just texted
Friday,
said you're
Saturday.
available.
Yeah.
Is it Friday, Saturday?
Not at all.
Working? Are you guys even surprised at this? Yeah, it's Friday, Saturday. I'm working.
Get a day job.
I don't like working.
funny.
I don't like working during the day.
What do you mean?
That's sleep
You're
time.
here now.
That's napping time.
It's napping time.
Yep.
When people say they don't want a gift for the holidays, and I'm in that category, I don't like
Beth.
getting gifts. About 1/4 actually do. They just say that they don't. I'm not in that 1/4. I would be way happier to get no presents.
Beth.
In fact, I had the conversation with Angie about a week ago because I was like, let's just keep doing the whole not swapping gifts thing. Let's just get stuff for the kids.
Do you ever get her anything?
Oh yeah.
I mean, besides tiny packages.
Well played.
Yeah, thank you.
She's not huge into jewelry, and my argument always is well, like, I don't know. As an adult, it feels weird. If you want something, you get it. I don't know. We just don't. I don't know. Like, all the stuff she wants would be home improvement stuff anyway. Just go get it then. What do I care?
Yeah, have Hot Ass come over.
He'll fix it. He'll do it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd rather just spend the money on the kids.
Yeah.
And plus, I've heard Chris say this so many times over the years.
Kiss
I'm like,
me.
I don't like opening presents in front of people too. I get uncomfortable. Because,
but
if you love it, you still gotta put on that act, right? You gotta lay it on. Like, oh, this is the best. Even if it is the best, I just don't like that performative part of it.
But it's your family. It's not a stranger.
Yeah, but it's stuff from my childhood too. Like, I don't know.
I get it.
I've never been a huge fan of it.
I get it.
So I'd rather just give gifts and move on with my life.
You should give her something
guess what?
handwritten.
He gives her the gift that keeps on giving.
The Target red card.
Target red card.
And him
That's
leaving.
true.
Also,
And I leave to play poker a lot, which is all she wants, is a red card and me out of the house.
I have a gift for you in hockey.
Go on.
Round trip airfare anywhere you want to go.
Is that right?
Yep.
Awesome. Hand it over.
It's in my car.
Cool. Let's go down at 9 o'clock. Want to go down at 9?
We can, yeah.
Cool. I'll meet you down there.
Yeah.
There's always hope.
Anywhere in the continental U.S.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's
very nice.
sweet
That's
of you.
very generous.
I cannot wait to hold those vouchers in my hand.
Yep.
9 o'clock.
Yep.
Awesome. I'll see you down there.
Hawk, where would you go?
Key West.
Continental U.S.?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 48 plus Alaska?
Key West is probably a good answer. Key West.
This unit. I like Key West. I think that'd be my pick too.
Key West
Can
is
I come?
sweet. He didn't say
I'd go to
yes.
Denver next summer.
I guess I can't.
Who's in?
Just go to Red Rocks. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll find a show.
Denver's another Grace town.
I should look at that.
Top 25 according to the traveler thingy.
We know that.
Condé Nast.
Condé Nast? What now?
Condé Nast.
What the hell is that?
It's a travel
Oh, I'm not that cool.
magazine.
By the way,
site.
good job on Twin Cities Live yesterday.
Thank you.
You did
I had
very
a
well.
blast. That was a good time.
Yep. You seem very comfortable on camera.
Thank you.
I didn't mean that in a creepy way. You just did very well.
I've spent a lot of time on camera.
Really?
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, Ben is so great at that show.
Kelly's great too, right?
Kelly's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. But Ben is really, really good at that show.
That's
He
great.
really is.
Yeah,
honestly,
they were great together.
he did such a good job of faking interest in everything you said.
Feigning interest. You should have seen him before and after. Nothing, just blank stares.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's done a really good
No,
job.
it was awesome.
Can you tell us what? I know you didn't even try to pronounce the author's name. What's the book you're reading and what is it about? It's something about suffering.
Yeah, so it's called No Mud, No Lotus, and it's about basically embracing suffering.
This unit.
We try as human beings to avoid it, of course, right? We want to be happy. We want everything to be okay. So we try to push suffering away. But suffering ultimately leads to happiness at its highest level. And so you have to acknowledge. So the book is all about how to acknowledge and how to get through suffering in a healthy way. Because, I mean, with the podcast, I talk about how much I was in denial about traumas that had happened or suffering. And so, but that just dug me a hole. And so my coping was drinking. And instead, this gives you practices and ways to embrace the suffering and acknowledge it is the number one thing. You know, so many of us don't even in our heads acknowledge it with mindfulness. And so it's a wonderful book.
No Mud, No Lotus.
Yeah. And I mean, it's suffering of all kinds, right? Like, it doesn't have to be one specific thing. Doesn't have to be the death of somebody or a divorce or, anything. It's suffering in many ways.
That's a very heavy book.
Yeah. No, it's
Pretty good, though?
beautiful. It's not heavy at all. Because again, it compares, think of an animal. An animal.
Platypus.
There you go. So if a platypus is injured or suffering, they stop looking for food and they stop looking for a mate and they rest to get better and to heal.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. And I mean, not everybody has the luxury, which is the saddest piece of that. But that is what a non-human animal does, is that it takes its time to heal before moving forward in life. Yeah. So it's I mean, he's a Buddhist. He passed away in 2022. the man who wrote the book. But yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a really, really good book.
Sounds like
Embrace the suffering.
Power Trip Morning Show, 5:30 to 9, weekday mornings
Embrace
on
the
the Fan.
suffering.
Yeah, Sauce, next time I'm just laying it on you. No mud, no lotus. Embrace the suffering.
A beautiful lotus grows from the mud.
Yeah, look at how good you've done, despite years of me just giving you hell. Lovely wife, lovely
Now you're a
house.
lotus.
Yeah.
Just stacks of fat cash, kid on the way. Everything's looking good. You have gotten through the suffering.
You were the least of my worries.
All the mud was worth it.
Well said.
Yeah, you were the least of my worries.
Yeah.
What was the most of your worries?
You dating my dad.
Why were you worried about that? He was
That's
finally
that's a
happy.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And I remember you specifically asking, because Jeff was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And what did you say? You said, no mud, no lotus.
Oh, my
God. Well played, Cory.
And then I believe Jeff said,
He said that?
yeah. Yep. I think so.
Yep.
That's how it went.
He likes what he likes.
Hot.
Kind
That's
of.
hot.
All right, we'll do headlines when we come back. And like I said, it's I don't know if you would call this a game, but it's for Carly, because Carly doesn't like to come in here and just talk. She wants to do something
play
fun.
a game.
Let's go.
Initials or password or whatever.
Yeah.
Again, you and I got to run it back. We dominated last time we played password.
Crushed
Same page.
password.
Yep.
And we made that look so easy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine O's at password?
Oh, good point.
Roman?
It's on his list.
Yeah, he would love to play program password Fridays on the Fan. Maybe that's how we get him in town.
Who wouldn't?
It is the best. It's very fun. More of the Power Trip Morning Show with Parrish and Carly after this on the Fan.
The only thing better than the holidays are holidays packed with NFL games. Kicking off Thursday, December 19th with the AFC West Showdown.
Touchdown Chargers!
Then a Saturday doubleheader. 12 games Sunday. With a battle in Lambeau on Monday night.
Oh, what a play! What a catch!
And a Christmas Day doubleheader for the ages on Netflix.
Oh, sweet Marie!
That's how the NFL does the holidays.
Sleigh bells ring.
Well, I'll be darned if we don't have more tickets to give away right now. Lakefront Music Fest is back, folks. It's bigger than ever. Don't miss out on Rock Night, Friday, July 11th. Headlined by Foreigner, with support from 38 Special and Loverboy.
Hold on loosely.
Tickets are on sale now, but we got your tickets now. Carly, what's your favorite number?
9.
Caller number 9 will win a pair of tickets to see
She
Foreigner,
was telling you no.
38 Special, and
then-
Loverboy. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you. You ever wonder why we call Christmas with an X? Me neither.
Feathers have been ruffled for years over shortening the word Christmas to Xmas, but historians say it's okay, and it's in no way disrespectful, because X is the Greek letter for CHI, and its use dates back to Constantine the Great, who was the Roman emperor back in the year 306. Historians say the shorthand was used because paper was super expensive. But if you're following etiquette, Vogue says you should always write out the word. I'm Bree Tennis.
So, all right, repeat story, but look, we've been on the air for 23 years and we run out of stuff to talk about.
About a half hour ago.
Yep. You can tell. In 5th grade, we had those tag boards and we all had to make like giant, Christmas, posters, or like for art class. 5th grade in Chisago Lakes. And as you know, everybody here that's either have kids or has been a kid, kids aren't good with spatial recognition. Mm-hmm. I misjudged how much space I was going to need for the word Christmas. I didn't have enough space, right? Kids are bad at that. So I switched it to Xmas. I'm like, that'll still make sense. And I can fit the X in the space that I have. I'll go with Xmas. My teacher, and by the way, this is way before I knew I was an atheist, right? This was I was truly just trying to fit the word Xmas in because Christmas didn't fit. My teacher, very religious, public school, but very religious, was pissed and had me do it all over.
Whoa.
And she said, we do not do Xmas in this classroom. And I was like, So, I had worked, an hour or two on a giant tag board Christmas poster and had to start all over. Paul, your hand is up. And yes.
What on?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
She's mean.
She believes in the Lord Jesus Christ.
This is 1990-ish?
Yeah.
1990, and she was ill-tempered, and Chris probably would have been into that.
Man, that's my favorite type of temper.
Chris would have been about 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And he would have said, yeah, don't put Xmas on my birthday.
Yeah.
And they
And then
would have partied.
He would have just wrote it everywhere.
Yeah, she was pissed.
I told
really
her we were going
pissed.
to put the X in Christmas.
You need help.
Yeah, she was not a big fan of that. Nice teacher, but man, that was, for whatever reason, that was her thing. Not a fan. I wish I would have known what you just told me, though. Then I could have shot back at her and go, well, actually.
Educate her. Woo.
Don't you know what the
Teachers
X
love that.
actually means? It's not the Roman numeral 10.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You could ask for some XT today.
Christina?
No.
Sauce, you get that bit or not? Sauce, you get that joke, yes or no? Let's see if he was truly listening, and that's not the game.
I don't think he was.
He just said you could call it XT. Do you get that or not? That means you weren't listening to Bree Tennis.
No.
You could call it XT.
That means you could call it Christy.
The X is CHI, so that would be chai tea.
Right, that's what I was going for. He got me.
See.
Chit.
Oh, well, then that's what Dwight would.
word.
Dwight would
CHIT.
Yeah, that's Dwight's favorite word.
I thought you sneezed.
Yeah.
I know you got to play a game. Can I tell you one other thing? But you guys got to be cool.
Sure.
Game time.
Maybe.
Lake Tahoe could be home to. There he is. Good. Lake Tahoe could be home to the nation's first flying electric ferry. A company called Fly Tahoe is working on getting the ferry approved. Cory's teacher's not a fan.
Probably not.
It would take people across the lake in about half an hour. It would cut down on traffic on the roads. The ferry has a unique design in that it mostly sits several feet above the water, making it look like it's flying. It means it does not create a wake, which can cause shore erosion. The electric zero-emission ferry can travel up to 30 miles per hour. One ferry holds 30 people. Pretty neat.
Huh. Got married in Tahoe. Tahoe's gorgeous.
I hear it's great.
Why? You got married there?
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Incline Village.
No way.
Blame Nikki.
Were your calves
She
sore?
handled it all.
I'm teasing.
Dusty cow town.
Whoa, it's a dusty cow town? Why is it a dusty cow town?
Is it already 8:30?
Man, I wish it were 9:30.
Moving along.
Wow, I'm having fun.
Me too.
I'm having fun. This is fun.
That's the same thing you said when he found about his weenie for the first time.
I found about my weenie. This is fun.
Gin
I'm
blossoms.
having fun.
Great song.
23 years, guys. It's been a good one.
3 years.
It's over.
It's not over.
It's over.
This is fun.
Sauce, what does your watch say? What time is it?
My time, I don't have a
Game time.
It's time to spell check sauce.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Is this my game?
Yes. A couple of these. There's two. I would say 2 out of the 4 are just epic.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
know one
excited.
of them.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Because I tweeted it, took a nap, and or like, for the first time in my life, walked away from my phone, and then I go, oh, God, that one's not good.
Yeah, one of them is epic.
It's real bad.
It's real bad.
Real bad.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Let's start with some of the tamer ones, shall we? If you haven't heard this game before, basically, if you follow Sauce on social media, you will see that he tweets about 60 times a day and doesn't read his tweets before he sends them off. So, sure, this is grammar police, spell checking police. Sure, I'm lame librarian guy that's like, you did that wrong.
Which is fine.
But it's just unbelievable how often you tweet and don't check your own tweets.
Well,
so these
it's
are examples of things that you have tweeted out, didn't read before you sent it out, and you made a mistake or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
One of them is like the easiest word of all time. It's really bad.
On December 2nd, you tweeted, Parker Fox is the best. Love that kid. He wails. Can't wait to see him Thursday. # not hacked.
Oh, well.
This might have been intentional.
Was
it intentional?
That was him. He tweeted that. I left my Twitter up. He tweeted that.
Okay.
So it may have been intentional. But
Well,
yeah, that was him.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, what mistake did Parker Fox make? Let's play spell check Parker. Parker tweeted then, Parker Fox is the best. Love that kid. He wails. Can't wait to see him Thursday. # not hacked.
Wales.
Wales. Yeah, Wales is the one.
Spell it like the animal.
That is correct. He spelt it like the animal. I was hoping it was you and that you made that mistake. That would be epic.
He did it. He was sitting here. I think he was on with PA.
So do we believe that Parker did that intentionally, or he didn't know that there's another way to spell whales?
I feel like it auto-corrected him and he didn't notice.
Yeah. What Carly said.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, oh boy, Paul. This one, there are so many mistakes, I'm going to accept any answer basically that you guys say. Wow. This is a mess.
Yeah.
Just a mess. November 28th.
Oh, God.
Lainey Wilson walks on stage, ... Uncle Peter, is that the Hawk Tua girl? You tweeted, Lainey Wilson walks on stage, ... Uncle Peter, quote, is that the Hawk Tua girl? Paul, your hands up.
I'll go last, obviously.
I'm definitely going to say Lainey was incorrect.
There are so many mistakes in this. If you say anything, you're probably going to get it correct. So you say Lainey is spelled incorrect.
It's one of them,
the
for
Hawk
sure.
Tua's got to be pretty. I got to.
Parrish is going Hawk Tua.
Got to be a little.
Carly's going Lainey.
It's Laney for sure.
You're going Lainey?
Yeah.
Zacho, you got a guess?
All of the above.
Okay. He did incorrectly spell Laney. It's Lainey. He didn't look it up, so he just went Laney.
Yep.
He spelled Hawk Tua like Tua Tagovailoa of the Dolphins. She spells it, and the world spells it Hawk Tuah. You skipped the H, so you spelled it like the quarterback. When I said ... no, Paul only put 2 dots because why would you need the third?
But I bet he gave a big space after.
He also didn't capitalize Peter, and he does capitalize words, but sometimes just doesn't capitalize proper names. So just Peter's lowercase and doesn't have a question mark. So again, it's just it was an absolute, like, if you handed that into a 5th grade teacher that doesn't like Xmas, she would have just marked this one all up, just going like, just start over. That one's a rough one.
Yeah, that one was not the best, but Peter did say that, and I wanted the world to know.
Yep. Is that the Hawk Tua girl?
I did find the tweet. It is on the KFAN.com/.
It's just a mess.
It's just a mess.
These two were the two that made me laugh the hardest, though. On November 24th, you tweeted, the Chiefs are the worst 11-1 team ever.
Okay, to be fair, I was hammered when I tweeted this.
On November 24th, you tweeted, the Chiefs are the worst 11-1 team ever.
Just one mistake?
Just one.
Chiefs.
I think he said chefs.
And it's just one letter. He made a one-letter mistake, but it changes the entire thing.
I think he said chefs.
Yeah, chefs.
Chefs.
Chiefs.
Okay. Chris.
That's it. Obviously, it has to be that.
Going chefs. Zachary.
Yeah, it's got to be chefs.
Sauce, do you remember?
Is it something? Chiefs. Didn't I worst wrong? Is it worst spelled wrong? No. Oh, is it ever?
Nope.
Say it one more time.
The Chiefs are the worst 11-1 team ever. And you used 11-1, which is fine. The Chiefs are the worst 11-1 team ever.
Is R wrong?
Yeah, but what did you do?
The Chiefs are. Isn't it O-U-R? Like our?
You mean, is it supposed to be? Which way is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to, like, if I was talking about, like, come over to our Christmas, it'd be O-U-R.
How did you spell it?
O-U-R. But I meant A-R-E.
Nope. You said the Chiefs ate the worst 11-1 team ever. A-T-E. The Chiefs ate the worst 11-1 team ever.
Well, maybe they did. Yeah, I was hammered when I wrote that.
Well, they were hungry.
Yeah.
You were hammered, they were hungry.
Yeah.
This is the one.
I thought that was the one.
No, this is the one. This is the one. You got to just sit this one out. You don't remember this one? You thought it was something else? This one is epic. On November,
this one is epic.
This is such a. I just can't believe this is the mistake you made. On November 16th, you tweeted, "Dear ESPN, stop doing stories on kids that die."
Oh God!
Wow!
Screw this up.
Dear ESPN, Stop doing stories on kids that die.
Okay, multiple mistakes?
Just
or-
one.
Oh, God.
Man.
And it's
I say one more
epic.
time.
Oh, no.
Dear ESPN, stop doing stories on kids that die.
Oh, Jesus.
I think you
Lord.
said start instead of stop.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. That would be.
Oh, that's genius.
That's genius.
Oh, my.
Thanks, Zach.
I just saw it. Oh.
I think it's dong.
Wow.
Oh.
Stop dong stories.
Deer wrong, maybe.
What did he do? What's your
Spelled
guess?
Deer wrong.
How did he spell it?
Like the deer, like DEER.
You got it halfway there, Mark. Deer is the mistake he made. He said dead ESPN. Dead ESPN. Stop doing stories on kids that die. That is the worst Freudian accident ever.
Yep.
Because
Dead ESPN.
if they're doing stories on kids that die, you could probably call them Deadespn.
Yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah.
You call dead ESPN.
Yeah.
Stop doing stories on kids that die.
Well, stop doing that. They're too sad.
Paul, well done.
Thank you.
You are something else.
You are something else.
Daddy-o.
Oh, boy.
They ate.
The Chiefs ate the worst 11 wins.
What an idiot.
All right. Headlines brought to you by Wolf River Electric. We love Wolf River.
It's time for headlines.
Hey, you know what's cool at the little app that they give you when you get solar panels on Wolf River?
Mozzarella sticks or.
That is one of my favorite apps. It tells you like how many trees essentially you've saved, but it also tells you how many phones you could have charged with the amount of energy you've produced. All these cool little stats, I think, are, I don't know. I geek out.
How many flying electric ferries could you power?
I don't know how much it takes to power them. Almost 46,000 phones I could have charged since I had solar panels.
Wow.
It's kind of a cool stat.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the best, solar panels. Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. You guys ever brought a dog onto a plane?
Nope.
Ever traveled with a dog?
No.
You have, Carly?
Yeah.
How big was this dog?
55 pounds?
That's pretty good.
So lap-ish dog? Or not?
That's a little.
No.
Kelly brought sauce when they went and got married.
There's a debate online. There's a debate online about what do you do if you have a Great Dane?
Yeah.
Should you even bring it on the flight? And if you do, should you have to buy an entire row?
Oh,
Your thoughts on
that's
the
a
Great
giant dog.
Yeah,
Dane
I do.
flight debate?
I
Go
think
ahead.
you have to buy a ticket.
But it's
The
going to
whole
be
row.
it's going to be 3 seats. Those things are
Yeah,
gigantic.
but if we're not making people do that,
Those
then
are large buddies.
So you believe
if it
if
can
you travel
fit-
with a Great
if
Dane,
it can buckle up in one seat, then go for it.
I don't think you can get one of those sons of bitches in one seat.
But I do think you should have to buy a ticket.
Yeah. You shouldn't. I mean,
I had a teammate in New York who had a couple of Great Danes, and they would literally sit on the couch like a human being.
David
like
has
they're that
one.
big.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
just
sister has one. They're
Literally,
cool.
They're
feet on the ground,
stunning
butt on the
animals.
couch, like it's watched.
And
TV
they're
with it.
they're like
Beautiful.
unbelievable.
stunning
Yeah.
animals.
Do they have to go through like the TSA and the body scanner?
Probably.
They
Empty
gotta
their
put their
pockets.
paws
Yeah.
up over their head and stuff,
I bet. Yeah, sure.
Take off their coat.
and their
Leave your shoes on.
Like McGruff, the crime dog.
Yep.
He wore a trench coat, which means he was probably looking to flash somebody.
Yeah. Rosie owns a trench coat.
Paris, you probably got a lot of friends from Canada. You like
I
hockey
do.
players, right?
I
You like
do.
Justin Morneau?
I do.
According to a new survey, what percentage of Canadians want to join America and become the 51st state?
A lot more than you'd think.
What percentage of Canadians say, let's just be a part of America? What's the difference?
I'm gonna go with 60.
60% of Canadians. Sauce.
45.
Carly.
Yeah, I was going to go 44. So
Hawk.
right there.
12.
Zach.
47.
One of you missed it by 1%. The winner is Christopher Allen Hockey. 13% say they would love to be just part of America.
USA. USA.
Yeah.
I think they like their health care and stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Maple
Not all
syrup.
of them.
They like Our Lady Peace and Nickelback. Tom Green, Alanis
job.
Morissette.
Huck,
Huh?
your mic's on.
I know.
You just said big jugs.
Yeah, I was talking about something else.
They do not like their prime minister.
perfect boobs.
Yeah, see? That was a Canadian lady.
That was?
Yeah.
According to a recent survey, what is the length of the average workout?
Oh, good question.
45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
30.
55.
I mean, Carly and Mark almost nailed it. 47.
Wow.
That was the right answer. 47 minutes.
Of
We know
course we
what's
did.
up. We know what's up.
Discover strength, man. 30 minutes, you're in, you're out. I love it.
It's pretty good.
Kicks my butt.
Are you guys following the New Jersey drone story, right? That everybody's like, what does the government know? Are they Chinese drones? Are they malicious?
Wasn't there
Are they
something
UFOs?
like they found high levels of uranium somewhere or something like that? And they're saying it had nothing to do with the drones. But you're like, well, it wasn't there. Now it is. Bitch.
Whoa.
I mean, I had plutonium in my car in the 80s.
Sure
How
did.
did we? Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, don't.
Well, here's something, so again, look, I think a lot of us in the next couple of decades, I think the drone danger or the drone threat is going to get more and more just because I think it's going to get a little scary on
commercial flights.
Yeah, just whatever, just in general.
Yep.
There's going to be things that we're like, wow, drones are going to be a serious concern. This is not as scary, but I do think this is funny. A man in New Jersey was arrested because they finally figured out that he was the one using drones to drop dye packs into other people's pools all summer long. That's kind of funny.
That's kind of
it's malicious as hell. But
that's super
he
funny.
would fly around and just drop dye packs into your pool.
Yeah, that's funny.
Walk outside and your pool looks like the Grateful Dead t-shirts.
That's funny.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Harmless.
It's harmless.
Yeah, it's harmless, yeah.
I bet it ain't.
Unless you.
Yeah, I wonder if it does damage.
Yeah.
All right, I want this one to be a group effort. The 5 of you work together as a team.
Let's go.
We got
Sorry,
this.
Carly.
Anybody here familiar with Durex condoms?
Heard of them?
I didn't know this until this morning. Apparently, Durex is a combination of 3 words. Give me
Durable.
Give me the 3 words. that
Latex.
Durex is.
Oh, yeah.
Durable, rubber.
Latex.
Yeah.
Dude Rextrum exchange.
Yeah, dude Rextrum exchange. That soccer
Okay,
team.
I'm gonna change my mind. I go with Chris.
That soccer team that the guy in Always Sunny in Philadelphia owns.
I go with Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Durable's a good word.
Durable rectum exchange.
Durable. I think you
Dumb.
latex.
Exciting.
Reasons.
Expand.
Let it fly.
Durable's the only one you got. Durability.
What?
Durability, reliability, and the X you would think is a lot of different things. It's just excellence. Durability, reliability, and excellence. And they combined those 3 words and made Durex.
I mean, Hawk was close.
Thank you.
He was definitely the closest.
Well, you know. Makes it a little less sensitive.
Do we care about the Aaron Rodgers documentary Enigma? It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on with that guy, but I really don't like him. I'm going to hate watch it.
Yeah, we'll probably watch it. Yeah.
Did you see the Vax rant yesterday that went viral?
Yeah, see, that's what I mean.
No.
I mean.
Yeah, it'll be a hate watch for me, but I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing else on. Maybe I'll check it out.
On McAfee yesterday, he basically said that he's fine with people criticizing him, but if you're going to criticize him, make sure you announce your Vax status first.
That makes a ton of sense.
Because then he knows basically if you're an idiot or not, is what he said. Which is interesting. Netflix is working on a docu-series on Mike Tyson.
Oh.
If they were, I would hope they were doing that leading up to the Jake Paul fight.
Sure.
That's probably the time they were doing that. Who knows? Tonight, the 47th season finale of Survivor.
I've never seen an episode.
It's fantastic.
You didn't watch the first season?
I've never seen an episode of it.
It's so good.
I
It's
think
so
I've
good.
seen a couple.
And it's
Crystal loves it, right?
My kiddo and I have kind of fallen in love with it together. I watched it when it first broke, but then lost track of it for 15 plus years. But now we watch it all the time. So we're waiting for the season to be done so we can kind of binge it. So now that it's over, we'll probably start watching it during her Christmas break. But I love she gets into the strategy of it and who she would backstab and who she would vote out. She's all in on it. It's super fun. It's about as good as reality TV shows get. It gets a little repetitive, but it's still fun every year.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen it.
But do not watch Survivor tonight on CBS.
Why?
Because at the exact same time on ABC The iHeartRadio Jingle Ball 2024.
I can't wait.
I haven't heard any commercials for it.
Wow. You know what? That'll be great.
Who's the headliners?
21 Pilots, Katy Perry.
Okay.
Hogs Daddy.
Happy 23rd birthday to Billie Eilish. Carly, you and I have a bet. I bet that she will do halftime at the Super Bowl within the next 5 years after this year. So this one does not count. I get the next 5.
How much did you bet?
What did we bet? $250 or something?
$10,000.
I'm just so convinced she's getting it.
Yeah, I think
she's
it
so
was,
good.
It was a decent amount because we said we had to make it worth it. I think like $250.
I think it was $250.
Yeah.
She turns 23 today.
23.
23. And look, time flies. Christina Aguilera also has a birthday today. She is
70.
Are you nuts?
No, like 48. No, 45.
She's 44.
Not 70?
No.
Not 70.
Carly, how old today is Brad Pitt?
57.
We're about to get a text from Tommy.
61.
Oh, really?
He's 61.
Wow.
Good looking man.
Good looking dude for 61.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, Steven Spielberg, 78 years old today.
I actually thought he would have been older.
Yeah, so
Me
that,
too.
yeah.
Mid-80s.
Isn't it Keith Richards' birthday too?
He's 104.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
He's like 81 or something like that.
But looks like he's 104.
I only know because I saw a picture somebody tweeted that had him holding 2 babies. And it said Keith Richards with Adam and Eve.
That's funny. That's a good line.
That is good.
That's a really good line.
81 today.
Yeah, there you go.
Saucy, also today, December 18th. In 1997, this was the day Chris Farley was found dead in his Chicago apartment, died of an overdose of cocaine. He was only 33 years old.
Horrible. He's one of the funniest human beings of all time. Everything he's ever been in is funny. Even he's in a really, I don't know why I saw it yesterday. He's in a very small part. He's in Wayne's World 2, and every time he shows up, it's funny. He was just, everything he did was great. Sucked. He's like the guy who like hates his dad, hates his life, but he's having a great time, and they all go, he's doing great.
It's the bit where he's doing the trials for Wayne stock.
Yeah.
And the one part where he's on his knees, he goes, I ain't got no place else to go. That's such a good bit. Yeah.
It's
I've seen that
brilliant.
movie 65 times.
He's great as like the limo driver in the first one.
Nice.
That guy knew a lot for a limo driver. It's brilliant. He's awesome. I loved him. I adored him growing up.
He's a top tenor for sure.
I mean, he's a top 3. SNL, he's top 3. Every bit he did was funny.
Yeah, he's got to be in that conversation. Will Ferrell's definitely a top 3.
Adam Sandler. You don't think?
Aykroyd.
I like
With Billy Madison? Like
I'm talking.
No,
you're talking
SNL
about actually on SNL.
Oh,
because obviously, like Sandler was fine on Saturday Night Live outside of the songs.
Yeah, but no, I can't. Not as
so much bigger outside of SNL.
Kristen
Wiig is my.
Wiig.
What's the?
She's in my
Maya
top 3 for
Rudolph.
sure.
Sorry, this is a long way to get there, but what's the magazine or website the guy that we used to have on to review movies wrote for? Remember that guy, Andy
Greenwald?
Yeah. Didn't they
Playboy
rate all of the SNL people?
Hustler.
A Grantland?
Yeah, I think Grantland did.
They might have.
And I think Farley was 2.
Who was 1? Do you remember?
I think it might have been. I don't remember.
Chris Kattan had some good ones.
What was the guy whose wife murdered him?
Phil Hartman.
Yeah, but it was Hartman.
Yeah, it may have been Hartman. Yeah.
He could do everything.
Yeah.
He was good.
He's terrible in Jingle All the Way.
How dare you?
I saw the movie for the first
Come
time.
on.
He sucks in that film.
Come on.
It's his fault.
That's not
Speak ill of the dead.
That's not a good movie.
It is a good movie.
No, it's a terrible film.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like 7% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, that's what your
Better
highest
than
score
0.
was in testing in high school.
That's your highest score. Probably. But I'm here now. None of that matters.
Exactly. No mud, no lotus. You got through the
There you
suffering.
go.
And your parents must have suffered greatly while you were going through high school.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't good.
No.
But it got me here.
It
By
sure
the year
did.
2028, U.S. online gambling losses will surpass $1 trillion.
Jeez.
Wow.
We did it, Joe.
Advantage DraftKings.
Yeah. Great stock, by the way.
Yes, sir.
That was tip of the cap to you.
You're welcome.
A complete mastodon jaw has been found 80 miles northwest of New York City.
Man, don't you love that band?
I do. A spoonful weighs a ton. It turned up hiding behind a plant in Orange County. The Scotchtown man started digging with his fingers when he spotted huge teeth. I wonder how big they are for real. Like hand, or how big are they? Couldn't be that big.
That's a great question. Don't know.
When he saw two more, he called the experts. They came from the New York State Museum in SUNY Orange. It was a complete mastodon jaw, the first unearthed in New York in more than a decade, plus a rib fragment and a toe bone. When I was a little boy, a farmer was plowing and found I don't know if you'd call it a herd, but a buttload of mastodon bones in a field not far from where I grew up.
Super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, right by a railroad tracks. And he'd been plowing that field for generations. And he finally got deep enough to get to the bones.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy enough. I haven't thought about that in years.
Yesterday in the prep, I didn't bring it up because I didn't think it was that interesting, but I'm going to bring it up now because the show's over in 60 seconds. It was something about how like adults don't have favorite dinosaurs like kids do, right? For whatever reason, it's just you grow up and you don't care what your favorite dinosaur anymore is.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs to me are one of those, like, I loved them growing up as well. Didn't you say Hendrix is big into them right now, too?
Huge. Loves them.
It feels like it's a front runner, but how is the answer not T-Rex? Right?
Yeah.
It feels like you're just going with the mainstream, but T-Rex is the best.
Yeah.
So,
T-Rex was sweet.
Mine
Interesting
was
as hell.
Triceratops.
Triceratops is
That was a
probably
solid
second.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Paris, do you have one growing up? What was your favorite?
Oh, I would have to say Triceratops.
Yeah.
Or T-Rex.
Yeah, T-Rex is the best one.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And none of us grew up knowing what the hell a raptor was until Jurassic Park. I had never heard of one.
It
until the
instantly
movie.
switched to Velociraptor, though. That little click to their
Well, they can open
toenail.
doors and whatnot.
Let go.
Open freaking doors. Carly, you're an American treasure.
Love you guys. Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
Bye.
Mark Parrish, see you on Friday, right, Pear
Love
Bear?
you guys. See you guys Friday.
Say it again. I didn't hear you. What?
Everybody have a wonderful
You
day.
too, Abba. Love you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
You wake up, put on your Ray-Ban Meta glasses. You're living all in. You realize you need coffee. So you say,
Hey, Meta, how do I make a latte?
brew 2 shots of espresso. After Meta AI gets you caffeinated, you're ready for some beats.
Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music.
You head to meet some friends, but can't remember the place.
Hey, Meta, call Eva.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses, the next generation of AI glasses. Just say, hey, Meta, to harness the power of Meta AI. Shop now at meta.com/smartglasses.
I don't know if you know this, but when you don't have time to read the Washington Post, you can listen to it. Almost every article has a listening option. And right now, you can become a Washington Post subscriber for just 50 cents a week. It's an incredible deal. Stay on top of what's happening by signing up at washingtonpost.com/pod. That's washingtonpost.com/pod.
It's beginning to sound a lot like the holidays. The Roku Channel, your home for free and premium TV, is giving you access to holiday music and genre-based stations from iHeart, all for free. Find the soundtrack of the season with channels like iHeart Christmas and North Pole Radio. The Roku Channel is available on all Roku devices, web, Amazon Fire TV, Google TV, Samsung TVs, and the Roku mobile app on iOS and Android devices. So stream what you love and turn up the cheer with iHeartRadio on the Roku Channel. Happy streaming!